happy 10-year to that game. Yes, today is the birthday of Lego Dimension, and at the same time, I'm doing the Platinum Trophy. I did own this game back on the Wii U, and I'm gonna look at it if it's still good to this day. This game is actually a abandonware. You need all of the character to life, toy to life. Yeah, this was a craze in the past with the Skylanders and the Amiibo, but this has been a part of my childhood, and it has been a very long time since I did not play it. So I'm gonna talk about the story and everything else about this game, and let's play it right now. So, at first we do start with the 9-type piracy screen, which you need the portal with the characters, or you cannot play that game. But we do start with Lego Batman right away, which they are on a chase, and there's actually a Bane, and they're kind of losing the kryptonite. Yeah, okay. But a little bit later onto the cutscene, we got Robin that get sucked into a portal. Yeah. So Batman will actually save him. And it is now the time for the second and third piracy screen, which you need to get Gandalf onto the portal. So here we start already at the end of the Mine of Moria chapter. We still do not have played, but I've done a let's play of that game, so you all know where we're going here, which is actually where there's the Balrog, and Gandalf will actually destroy the whole goddamn bridge and will fall to his doom. So you already know about this, yeah. But something strange is happening, cause yeah, this whole cutscene is now different, cause Batman does show up here. What the hell? We're breaking the dimension! Oh, this game is called Lego Dimension, right? Yeah! So, yeah, now Batman is asking where Robin is, and yeah, he's gonna save Gandalf. So after saving Gandalf, Frodo is actually getting sucked too inside the portal with the One Ring. And now Gandalf does have a panic attack, so let's actually save Frodo inside the portal. Yeah! Whoa, now they're asking where they're going, like always. So, for our third and final anti-piracy screen, we need to actually place a white side for, yeah, you know, the hard copyrighted thing. Yeah, that thing. Lego Movie. Hell yeah, which is actually the next Platinum game that we're gonna do. So, actually, they are doing a contest, which I don't know what the hell, why it's doing that, but yeah, which is actually very, very, very weird. Oh, okay, Metal Beer does get a suck into our power too now. Damn, we all know what is happening in this game, and now they're asking what is happening. Oh, we got our two characters here, and two Batman. Whoa! Oh yeah, this cutscene here is funny too.
Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Oh, twins!
Yeah, so you all know about this. So let's actually get over where we do start the main game, cause now we're only on cutscene and we're already at 7 minutes. So now our character we're getting sucked, and now we're going inside a place, which is the portal. Whoa! What the hell? How do we get inside the portal? The portal. Oh, it is very unstable. And there we go. Everything's destroyed now. Well, it's time to actually construct the whole portal. So yeah, we're still in cutscene. I didn't actually play that, so yeah, it does take a whole lot of time. This game is cutscene heavy, and now we're on to gameplay. Finally, oh yes, Okay, so it's still a Lego game, but it is actually very strange over how it plays, and I do like how it plays, by the way, at the same time. So, it's time to actually do things. Oh, I did pop Marty McFly because I needed to actually test one of my things to actually just put up the character that I've coded for doing the 100% of everything. Because yeah, like I've said in the beginning, it is abandonware. So let's actually get to where I did construct the portal. So after constructing the portal, we got the first trophy after almost 10 minutes of video. Yeah! I know this is a first that I'm talking about the level, which yeah, does expand this video a whole lot, but it is going to be very fast just after that, cause I'm gonna talk just a little bit where we were going, and it's gonna be, let's go, gonna show some highlight of everything, and I'm gonna talk about the trophies over the time. So let's actually do that very fast so that we're not getting an hour-long video. So as you kinda know, let's roll up the clip. So the first level does happen on the yellow brick road, which does remind me only of music from Eminem. But yeah, you kinda know what this is already. The first level is based on Wizard of Oz, a very old movie, which all of our characters are kind of like asking where they are right now. But it is very strange, and you might wonder why there's only one character right now on the screen. There's a trophy that you need to actually complete the level with only one character on the toy pad. So yeah, I'm able to pop other character on the toy pad by removing one, and after that putting another one, just like this. So for getting a bit of minikit, I've decided to actually get my Tina Goldstein character to destroy these metal, silver Lego bricks to actually get onto a secret area to actually get some of the minikit. A little bit later on the level, we do encounter ourselves with the 4 gang members of the Company of the Wizard of Oz. I never listened to the movie, but I know there's a Scarecrow, there's Metal Man, there's Dorothy, and there's a Lion Man. I don't know their name. I'm gonna talk like I'm gonna do these like them. So now Batman is actually very not there anymore. He's still thinking that this is the Scarecrow from his dimension, which is actually very different. Oh, they're saying their name, which I don't care if they're saying their name. But yeah, as you can see, there is Dorothy and the gang that gets stuck inside the portal, cause they got something that does interest the main villain. So the first part of Lego Dimension is to actually find the elements for the portal. Yeah, which the first boss is actually the Wicked Witch of the West. And at the end of every single levels that are from the first part of the game, we do get a showcase of the elements over what it can do. Whoa, does it get too fast for you? Maybe yes. Yeah, this video will be so long if I do talk about everything that happened inside a level. So yeah, this is actually the editor note right away here, cause I did already see that. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. So if you wanna see these video, all the levels and what happened inside them, there's gonna be a walkthrough that is gonna be uploaded to my secondary channel, which is gonna be the Ghostly walkthrough. And if it doesn't work on that channel, it's gonna be re-uploaded to that channel that you're watching the video right now, a couple days later. So yeah, the walkthrough channel will be inside the description. There's gonna be everything that I've actually recorded for Lego Dimension, so we can see all of the trophies that I did got, and everything else. So please, thank you for subscribing and leaving a like. So let's get back to the video. So for following the Lego Brick Road, we did get a trophy for finishing the level, and we did get another trophy for actually finishing a level with only one character, like I've said at the start of this level. So let's get already to our next level, which is actually very incredible. So for right now, I do like this game. I really like it, and yeah, this game I think will be way much better. Let's get to that. So before doing actually the next level, I've decided to actually start to get to some of the open world thing level. I don't know what you kind of say. So the open world series. So I've started first with the Lego Movie. We will not do everything that is needed to do for the trophies right away. We're gonna go back to these way much later. I've decided to actually do that because there is actually some easy trophies that I need nothing to do. I wanted to actually start to actually get the red bridge. So we got a trophy here for actually accessing a dimension between the one that is unlocked with Warstyle, one that is unlocked with Batman, and the one that is unlocked with Gandalf. So yeah, I've decided to actually get a bit of stud and just get the red brick of all of the universe that was able to get through. So right after going through the two other dimensions, I did get a trophy for actually going inside the 3 dimensions. So now we're gonna go back to these later, like I've said, and we're gonna do the next level. So the second level is actually very interesting. I'm actually very impressed by what they've done here. Yeah, let's show out again the intro of The Simpsons, which is the second level of this. Yeah, this is a crazy difference. Oh yeah, everyone on the couch, and yep, that's how it does. It's done. Yep, that's the gag of this. So let's get already to what does happen. What are the main thing in this? So the first main thing is, yeah, this micromanager here that does toll the keystone that we need to complete the level. So it's time to actually get that back, and we're going high up in the sky. So we have fallen down after that onto the Springfield power plant, which we do get a Homer Simpson thing here that is very dumb, which will do some things that does annoy you actually. And now it was time for the first boss of this level, which is Lord Business. I don't know what is the timeline with this game. It's really weird. Behind the movies, behind the series, and everything like that. It is very weird. It's kinda like a pocket hole that was created behind Dimension. Oh yeah, and now they have captured Homer Simpson. Okay, and it's now I can talk about what is the main thing with this keystone. It's gonna be color. And oh, it is the time for the second boss of this thing. Yeah, which is the Joker. Hell yeah. But it's not any boss. It's actually the final boss of Lego Batman 2, which we haven't done yet our trophy, but there's a let's play, so go watch that if you wanna. So right after finishing the level, I did get the trophy for completing the level, and I did get another one right after that black screen that they take a long time, which is for actually getting 5 gold brick inside the entire game. So now it was time for the next level, which was Ninjago. And I didn't listen too much about Ninjago, and I know that I'm gonna be so controversial right now. I really didn't like Ninjago. It's not something that I was enjoying as a child. it did not mark me. I would say that the ninja thing isn't for me. So we need to bat. So in this level, there is so many boss that, yeah, I'm just gonna show their title card, and you're gonna know what is it. So, right after battling everything of these bosses, we got a surprise appearance of Lex Luthor. Ah, well, that's another whole boss to do. But we have actually decided to actually flee away from Lex Luthor. That put us inside a labyrinth, which we actually need to find a way. And after that labyrinth, we have a boss battle with an anaconda and Saruman on top of it. Which, we do get the demonstration here of the element, which does get you elemental power. Like, you can have fire, hurt, ice. Oh, yeah. These are the things that the character does like to use at the same time, which, yeah, it's bad. So, yeah, now it's shooting electricity at us. So, you kind of see how it goes. But I'm gonna show that way much more with another boss. Oh, you kind of see now it is using electricity. But, yeah. And after Saruman was defeated, it was time to actually destroy Lex Luthor. Yeah! This whole Ninjago level is based onto a whole bunch of bosses, which, yeah, I don't even like this thing. And after Lex, it was time for the final boss battle of this level, which does show what the element is done for. So, yeah, Master Chen is actually the final boss of this level, and yeah, is put up the whole area on ice. So that was the whole level in a nutshell. Only bosses. That was so bad. So let's get out of the Ninjago level. So the next level started by getting stuck inside a rift, and yeah, it was based on Doctor Who. Another thing that isn't part of my life, and I don't really enjoy the level actually. Yeah, it's just whole shenanigans with time travel. Yeah, we already got Back to the Future. I didn't need another thing that did have the same shenanigans. I don't know, I've never listened to Doctor Who. I don't know what this series is about. I know that this video does piss a lot of people off. So, let's get to our level with its main thing. So, the main thing of this level here, which is very, very, very later in, maybe right in the middle, we need to actually destroy the Cyber King, and we need to chase his head off on this level, which is, yeah, this is really, really weird. Okay, side note here, I was scared when I was a child of this level because of the Weeping Angel. So when you will get the light activated in this thing, the light will continually flick off. So when it does happen, the Weeping Angel will actually just roam around, and if it always scares me. Like, it's actually hard to just say like that, cause I'm still scared of this level. Cause yeah, you're just blinking, and you're like, oh my god, you're getting attacked. So yeah, this was actually one of the worst levels, and yeah, just because it's Doctor Who and I didn't grow up with this, and I don't know what is the premise of this, what you need to do with that. So yeah, this video is getting very controversial. Oh, see, that's what I was talking about. Yep, they did move. Whoop! What a bad thing. So, yeah, let's actually continue over where we end off the level. So later, after escaping the Weeping Angels, we do... Oh yeah, we fall onto the Cyber King and we do now have to battle the Dialect Emperor, which does show what is the elements for the first time. It was at the end of the level, which does grow thing and does actually get things very small. Yeah, so that was the whole level here of Doctor Who. Next up, the DC Universe, the universe of Batman. And oh, we do see already the element. Oh, Sauron is there. Whoa, yeah, you kinda know who is the main villain of this level. It is our beautiful Sauron. Well, okay, the timeline is very fucked, like I've said already, and yeah, it does happen. Let's not connect the dots. Oh, and you will see what is the power of this. Yep, you can open Rift to actually import things from other dimension. So Sauron is importing his tower into the DC universe. Well, you all know what is the main level. You all know what we're gonna do. So there's only one trophy here, which is finishing the level. So let's actually do that. And before battling Sauron, we got another boss battle to do, which is Two-Face that makes an apparition. So, now that you know this, let's get to the trophy right away. So now the first part of the game was done. So where to now? So, the next thing was, yeah, it was Back to the Future. Yeah, okay, and I would say, I really like this game. I really like this movie, not this game. It's my favorite one, but the level is based on the third movie, which, yeah, I don't like the third movie, but yeah, it's actually very, very good. So this does happen a little bit later in the level, which is you need to help Doc with the DeLorean for him to actually hide it. So it's kind of like between the second movie and the third one, like after the second one, when Doc was sent out in the past by the Thunder, yeah. So we need to help him to just hide his car, and let's check what happened over the next part of the level then. So we got this whole level to just battle Lord Vortek. Yeah, that's why we are doing this level. There isn't anything else to why we are doing this. So let's just get the trophy then. Yeah. So right after finishing the level, we got Headspoke that is now alive inside the dimension that we are in right now, which is called Vorten. This does start the second part of the main game, which you need to actually get the foundation elements. So, what is the first level of this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The cake is a lie! The cake is a lie! There's not a cake. Oh, yep. It is Portal with GLaDOS. It's so good to see that inside this game. It's Portal 3. There you go. There is your Portal 3. Oh, yeah, I know. You really want Half-Life 3. Yeah, no, we got Portal 3. It's inside this game, which is an abandonware. So we are kinda not good. So let's actually just see how's GLaDOS doing then. So while doing the level, I did get a trophy for actually shifting through 50 portals with the actual elements that we did get over the first level of Wizard of Oz. So, right after we have done every test of GLaDOS, it was time to actually do the final test of GLaDOS. Yeah, you know GLaDOS won't kill you, it's always that. So, yeah, let's actually just get the cake and finish the level. While getting the trophy for finishing the level, I did get another one for actually getting 30 mini-kits inside the whole game. And after the level 2, I was able to finally buy the time 2 multiplier brick, which does help a lot with the getting the true Jedi inside this game. Yeah, which doesn't get any trophy, which is a bit sad. So let's get to our next level right away here. So the next level was based on the Lord of the Ring and a trophy, which was for actually going through 20 rifts throughout the main game. And our main villain is the Riddler, which we will need to answer his riddles. It's another level where there's only bosses. So let's show up the title card like the writing. Oh, and my favorite character is here, Gollum! Yay, he was able to be inside of this video, my favorite boy. So, let's show the title card of every bosses and get the trophy. So, after doing the level, I've decided to actually buy a whole bunch of things for doing the upgrade for the Batmobile, cause this is actually 2 trophies, one for the first upgrade and one for the second upgrade. So let's show up these trophies, cause it's actually weird how you unlock them. So the next level is what I like to call, it's a whole bunch of copyrighted song, cause it's Ghostbusters. Yeah, and actually the second movie too. Yeah, and I will not play that cutscene for long cause I don't want to get copyrighted. And our main villain inside this level is actually General Zod, which, yeah, you're gonna see what is the foundation element in this. Which, yeah, I do not talk about a whole lot of these things, but you all know what is going on. You need to battle the boss. You know this is the main villain of the level. And let's get to the trophy right away for finishing this. So, the next level was actually based on to Midway Arcade with their selection of game, which I don't know what they're called. So we got a kind of game that is a shooter. There's a dungeon crawler, a card game, and a thing that you destroy enemies, which after that you battle a thief. That was the entire level. Let's get to the next one. So the final level for that whole chapter is actually based on Scooby-Doo. Yeah, and I would say that I did like this level a lot, cause it does shows like a whole lot of love for this Scooby-Doo series, and everything, every sound effect is there. It's actually very cool, and I did listen to a bit of Scooby-Doo when I was young, but I was not attached to this. But this level, I do love it just for the thing. It is very faithful to the original concept. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, with Shaggy and Scooby here that are too stressed out, and it's actually they're gonna do everything for food, like always. So, you gonna know what is the main thing about this level. Let's see who is our boss over this. So, the main enemy in this level is a suspicious mommy, which is actually Lord Vortex. So now, onto the final part of the main game. Yeah, we're already there. It was time to save our friend and get ourselves to Foundation Prime, which is really, really, really far away. Which we need to actually reach that. So, this is not based on anything, so it is finished for that. Yeah. Now, it's only the level will construct itself, and there's places that you can die of. So, yeah, it is now the time to make our way to Foundation Prime. While on my way, I did get a trophy for activating the elemental shift elements 25 times. I don't know how it is called. I'm gonna take that elemental power from the elements, okay? So, let's continue the road to Foundation Prime. When we arrive on Foundation Prime, I was getting a surprise attack from Vortex. Yeah, guess I wasn't getting attacked from Vortex with his things. So, let's. This is gonna be the whole bunch of whole story and the whole part of why I'm saying that this is almost the end. So, our villain did get the foundation elements right after we pissed off Vortex, and yeah, a green base plate was going out. It's not a green square, Batman. It's the green base plate, which, whoa, Vortex! You now can control everything, every dimension, and he is creating the next boss. So yeah, this is the whole goddamn story. Vortex wants to control the whole universe, and yeah, it's just the main villain of this thing, and is now create the Try, which is composed of Robin, Frodo, and Middlebeard. Oh, yeah. So yeah, these are some of the cutscenes here. So this is now the Try. Just look at this. It's a weird combination of almost a lot of pieces. So now every character are now corrupted by Vortex, which is now called the Try. And it's now the time to actually get to our next level. So this level is divided inside 3 parts. The first part is actually, we do start by the Octon Tower, which is the only time that you're gonna see a Lego Movie level in this game. Yeah, it's the Lego Movie level, but it's actually divided by 3, which now we need to battle the Try. The second part of this level does happen inside the Lord of the Ring world, which is, I don't know if it's in Isengard or in Mordor. And the final part does happen on the DC universe, where, as we kind of see, that the universe does cross apart and are getting destroyed. So, this is the place that you battle the Try, which does far from where he was going. So yeah, this is the whole level. The battle of the Try is very impressive. If you want to see that, go listen to the walkthrough. So let's finish the actual level. So now, for defeating Lord Vortex, we needed help for a few new friends that we have encountered throughout our journey. The first one are actually the Ghostbusters. The other one is the Doctor. And the other one is the chef from the Midway Arcade level. And GLaDOS. Why not naming a whole bunch of other characters that were available inside the game, and we have encountered like Marty McFly and Doc McBrown. So now it's time to do the final level. So the level is divided between 2 parts. The first part is, yeah, we are inside a rift loop again, battling Lord Vortex, which we need to actually open Rift to actually get our little friends to help us to battle this guy. So now, with a little push from the doctor, we were able to get back on Foundation Prime, which you see that, yeah, everything is getting destroyed. The whole dimension is collapsing. Well, it's not the dimension. The whole universe is collapsing behind ourselves. And even Foundation Prime is collapsing on itself right now. So yeah, this is the final battle behind Lord Vortex, which isn't actually a battle, I wanna say. Like, the whole thing that you need to do is to actually do all of these puzzles that are showing up to you to actually destroy the whole green Lego base blade. Yeah, it's the whole actual boss battle now, which is very, very, very different, and I do like how it was used for to do that. So let's actually just show like when we were finished with this game, and that's gonna be after that the main story done. So right after everything, it was the time to actually get Vortex inside a whole portal, which they are incredible to actually trap him inside a loop. So now the doctor are getting our character to get away from this, cause they're gonna be trapped too if they did not come. And now, just by doing that, the doctor is calculating just a bit more to actually help them, and now they're giving them gadget to actually trap Lord Vortex inside the whole portal. So now that was the end of the main story, and I hope you really enjoyed that. So now I've unlocked the final trophies for the main story. The first one was for actually completing the final level, and the second one was for completing the main story. So there's only the miscellaneous one left. So let's get to that right away, which is gonna be really, really fast, because now the whole part of that was done. So over my first one, it was actually painting the Batmobile in pink, and the second one was to give a chrome job to the Batmobile. So that was the two trophies that I needed to actually get. So the actual next one that I needed to do was for actually completing a quest. So it was time again for doing the hub. So the quest I've decided to actually go to was with the Lego Movie thing, which is doing a quest with Batman the Lego Movie version, which is very easy to do because this quest is right in front of the portal. So the next trophy that I did unlock was for actually restoring a thing by doing a construction. There's actually 15 that we need to do for another trophy, so that they did give us a trophy for actually doing one. And the next thing was for actually completing a race 1 time and 5 times. But first, I did manage to get a trophy for getting actually 30 gold brick, and that is the trophy for actually completing one race too. So there was only do this 4 more times for another trophy. And so now it was the time to actually do the 15 restoration construction over the entire game to get the next trophy from the hub. And now it was the time for the final 3 trophies that I needed to actually get, which the first one is to actually completing Aperture Science in 25 minutes, which it does have 4 chapters. I've decided to cheat over that one. Yeah, there's a cheat that you can get to. There's a character that does have the same specialties as Gandalf, and he can fly, or she can fly. I've decided to do the level in 25 minutes with the Wicked Witch, and at the same time there is to just actually do a little bit of the things with the actual you need to do to activate a mode 25 times, which I think was the color mode if I do remember that correctly, and actually open 25 rift with the rift mode. Yeah, while doing the speedrun I was able to actually get the trophy for actually completing 25 color puzzle. I wasn't able to get the trophy for the 25 open rift, but I was able to get the trophy for finishing this level in 25 minutes. So it was back again on the level and get the final trophy, which popped my platinum trophy. Finally, after 42 minutes of video. Hey. So I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. I know that I wasn't the best of me. My life has been really bad. A lot of problem, and it does shows in these video. I don't like editing these videos. They do take a long time for me. There's some games that I don't like to play. Some of them, yes. And Lego Dimension was done actually at the last minute. Like today is the 10th anniversary of this game, and yeah, just because this week was supposed to be the video of Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, but because it's taking a bit too long to make, I've decided to actually do that game for its 10th anniversary. Does it hold up in 2025? I would say yes, it does hold up clearly well, and it is one of the best things that I've actually experienced from my childhood, because I think it has been almost 7 years since I did not touch that game. I did own it on Wii U, like I've said in the beginning. I did bought it last year. If you do follow if you are subscribed to the channel, you maybe have known that last year I have purchased a sealed version for the Xbox One, and now this year was the PS4 version, and that was amazing. Like, I know that I did cheated a bit by coding a lot of the characters that maybe I've shown inside the video. If you do listen to the actual walkthrough, yeah, you're gonna see that how much I have cheated on this. I did get a guide, and I did bought NFC tag last year with CoinCase to just do that thing. So yeah, I know that this is not how the game is supposed to be played, but it is actually very bad how much this game costs. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed this video. Consider to leave a like, consider to subscribe, consider to actually listen to the other things too. This was actually a almost 30 hours of footage. I've did done the bonus content too, but I've decided to not put it inside this video because it is already that long. So yeah, consider that it was actually 10 hours of content on a 45-minute video, which is actually one of the most longer one that we will see inside this series. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with the final bit of that music, and yeah, I think it is actually the end of that music. So yeah, hope you did enjoy this video. My name is Ghostly. Bye bye.